It's time to play.
This is KGFX. Good morning, everybody. It's 7:32 on a Monday, May 21st, and it's time for People in the Neighborhood. That's proudly brought to you by Lee Real Estate and also brought to you by Country Carpet and Flooring. By the music, you would think I was going to have a Han Solo in the studio. But that's not the case. It's time for the Pierre Youth Orchestra Senior Showcase, and we've got a studio full of folks. Let's bring on the founder and the executive director, Mariah Gross. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning, Scott. I'm doing well. Thanks for having us in today.
I'll tell you what, you know how to fill a studio up. There's no doubt about that. You've got a bunch of great folks here with you.
The more the merrier. These ladies are very accomplished young women, and we are so excited for their recital on Wednesday evening. It's going to be an excellent program. Everyone in your family, there's something for everyone. Very family friendly. I think it's going to be a fun time to celebrate them for sure.
You get the arts involved, and I'll tell you what, these kids just, they grab onto it and run, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like in the capital city area, arts is very well supported by the youth, by the parents, by the audience. We have a growing audience for our orchestra, and everybody you can imagine just comes, and everything's always very well received, so we're appreciative of everyone's support.
Well, let's meet who we've got in the studio here. Go ahead and come on up to the microphone one at a time. Tell me your name and the instrument that you play.
All right, my name is Kaylee Schultz, and I play the violin.
How long have you been playing that violin?
About 2 years.
Wow, so you got all the notes down and all the scales, right? Sure. Who do you look up to in violin? Is there somebody out there you look up to and go, wow, that's somebody I'd like to be like that?
When I started playing violin, I really listened to a lot of Lindsay Sterling, and
Right.
that's kind of a very cliche answer because she's like the name you think of, but like I definitely hope that I can play like as well as her sometime in my life.
You want to talk about breaking out? She took the classical and the dubstep and mashed it together, and everybody became a fan of hers, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super talented. Next.
My name is Arden Kennecke, and I play the cello.
The cello. Boy, that thing's... You don't ever take part in the marching band with a cello, do you?
You do not, definitely.
You can't march with a cello.
That would be very hard.
Now, there's playing the cello, and then there's taking care of your cello, and that's a lot of work, isn't it?
It's very large to like haul around and store places. So
Got to keep it clean. Got to keep those strings. Got to keep all the oils off of the strings and keep that thing dry, right?
Oh yeah.
And how long have you been playing it?
A little under 2 years.
All right. And so you like it?
Yes.
Is a lot of people think it's just a giant violin, is it?
No.
Totally different, isn't it?
No. Yeah, it's very different.
People are going to have to show up and find out. All right. Next, who do we have?
I'm Sydney Larson, and I play the cello and violin.
Wow. You play the cello and violin. Is the cello bigger than you are? I mean, height-wise?
Probably.
Just
Honestly, yeah.
Just a little bit. How long have you been playing?
The cello I've been playing since sophomore year, so 2 years, and then the violin would be since 5th grade.
Sure. You cello players, you ever heard of Yo-Yo Ma? Mm-hmm. There's a cello player, right? Mm-hmm. That guy can make it talk, that's for sure. So let's get into this a little bit, Mariah. How long of a show are we looking at here, and what kind of music can we expect?
Well, the program will be about 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes, I expect. And depending on how long our keynote speaker will talk, who is Mr. Ron Woodburn, and he's wonderful. We're excited to have him there. And I said about 5 to 10 minutes, Ron, and he said, I'll see what I can do.
That's like his normal introduction, though, isn't it?
No, we we're so happy he's going to be there. He's on the board of the directors for the Pierre Youth Orchestra and also the former Capital University Center director. Other special guests include Larry Johnson, Karen Lindblom, Kaylee Becker, who is also a senior. She wasn't able to join us this morning, but her mother will be accompanying her, Dr. Jeanette Isnick Becker. So that will be a lot of fun. And Denny Zabe will be accompanying Sydney for her solo, and it's it's going to be, like I said, an exciting program. Some of the pieces include the Avengers theme song, which, speaking of Lindsay Sterling, Kaylee chose something that is right up that hip hop violinist alley, and so that'll be fun. The gentleman might enjoy the Avengers theme song that she'll be playing. Ashikin Farewell is kind of a folksy, bluegrassy piece of music, and that is what Arden chose. And then we have a classic Walt Disney piece from The Little Mermaid that Sydney chose, Part of Your World, and it's very, very moving. I think a lot of people will. It's a very endearing piece, and a lot of little ladies that might be playing violin one day will look up to Sydney when she plays it. And then finally, Kaylee chose a piece by Friedrich Seitz, Concerto Number 2, the third movement.
So now this isn't going to be the whole orchestra. This is going to be spotlight solo time.
Yes, just the seniors. Just these fabulous ladies.
The seniors.
Yes, and they're so accomplished. Like I said, I know Arden's involved in band and choir at school, and Sydney's involved in choir and tennis. She's quite the athlete as well, so multi-talented. Okay. And Kaylee, you're involved. Why don't you girls? I should let you all.
Definitely.
Talk. Yeah.
What do you guys do? What fills your day up?
Well, I play tennis with Sydney, and then I'm also an active member in FBLA and newspaper for the school.
Oh, okay. And what's the dream now? You're going to grow up and be a...
I'm going to college for business, but I don't really know what I'm going to do yet.
Well, not too many people do at this point, but you'll find out. You'll know in about a year or so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what fills your days up? Let's go ahead just one at a time. You guys come on up here.
Like Mariah said, I'm in band and choir, but I'm also the captain of the drumline, and I'm in chamber choir. And then I also, a big part of my day is being in the Gov to Gov mentoring program at our school.
So you drum as well?
Yes.
You got some super rhythm?
Yes, kind of.
Wow.
I guess you could say that.
She also plays guitar and piano.
My gosh. Yeah. You must have some calluses going on there.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a lot of people don't realize that you take your average person off the street and have them play one of these stringed instruments for about 2 minutes, and they're going to be crying, aren't they?
Yeah, it should hurt after a while.
you gotta. It's like getting your chops, they call it. You got to get your chops in. All right, next.
Besides tennis and orchestra and choir, I guess I'm in FBLA and archery.
And archery, do you hunt?
No.
So you just a target shooter.
Yeah.
All right, that's all right. We'll get you out in the woods eventually. So there you go. How long of a concert is this going to be?
Like I said, about 45 minutes.
All right.
Yes, and then I'll be playing as well. Did I mention Karen Lindblom is one of our guests? She's accompanying me, and I'm playing a piece by French composer Jules Massenet, Meditation of Thais. And so we have classical, contemporary music, and like I said, it's just going to be an honor to get these ladies performing in public, just them. They're also playing a quartet, the four of them, and the music that you were playing earlier was so appropriate because it's one of the movements from the New World Symphony, the Dvorak piece that they will be playing. So it's going to be spectacular.
What instrument will you be playing?
Violin.
Oh my goodness.
Nope, just the violin that night, yes. Sometimes I can't remember.
Very special night, folks. Yes. You definitely want to get out on this one. And, anytime you go to a concert like this and you get an opportunity to see how far these kids have progressed with their instruments and, they get that emotion going in and everything else, and you just leave that kind of a concert just feeling great and refreshed.
Yes, and what a great way to start off our summer, because like I was telling you, only a day and a half school left. These ladies are done. They graduated yesterday, but I think the teachers as well as the students are ready for for summer to begin. So we're kicking it off with this wonderful send-off for these seniors. And we have some upcoming events this summer, too. You can catch us performing at the Trail of Governors unveiling ceremony in June for the most recent statues.
Perfect background music for that.
Yes, exactly. And we're excited for that. And then we're doing the national anthem at a couple of Pierre Trappers baseball games. So that will be fun.
Those will be the classy games.
Yes, yes. Suit and tie, please.
Yes,
with your
please.
baseball cap.
Regardless of the temperatures.
And let's see here. Oh, the Capital City Farmers Market, the Fort Pierre Downtown Farmers Market. We're going to be doing a sweet corn fundraiser. It was a success last year, so we're going to do it again.
You better work up turkey in the straw. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Well, that's, you got to know your audience, right?
Exactly.
And then Avera Parkwood, we're going to be doing music for their 4th of July social, too. So we try to showcase these seniors and the other orchestra members as much as possible. They're very hardworking, and, music and the arts, it's a lifelong commitment and enjoyment. So we're so thankful for all of your ladies' hard work and contributions to the orchestra and the other activities you're involved in. So.
Music in general, especially classical music, it has everything. It has love, it has anger, it has desire, and it has the future in it as well. And when these kids can get it all together and lay it down with some music, this is a lot of fun, isn't it?
It sure is. And it requires so much discipline and teamwork even, too, So like I said, they've committed themselves, they've worked really hard, and it's like I said, you have to come and be there and support them, and we're thankful for the support. We have a lot of our audience is growing, as I mentioned.
Heck yeah. Well, if anybody's just tuning in, let's give the pertinence out one more time. When and where? Where do they need to be?
Sure. The Pierre Youth Orchestra Senior Showcase. It's a recital to honor Kaylee Schultz, Arden Kinnicky, Sydney Larson, and Kaylee Becker. It's going to be in the State Capitol Rotunda at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, May 23rd.
Ladies, thank you so much for getting up so early on a day you did not have to. But yet you did. Big round of applause for them. Thank you guys so much for coming on People in the Neighborhood.
Thank you.
Good luck. Break a leg.
Bravo.
Just don't break a string.
Yes.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
People in the Neighborhood on a Monday. Proudly brought to you by Lee Real Estate and Country Carpet and Flooring.